And it was 2 at that moment, and we just left it. And then I got to the house, and I was like, no, I think I do like those pair of boots. And at that moment, the boots were like, I think we were 65. And they were a little different than what normally I will wear them, because it wasn't just a classic boots up. It has like furry, and it was like, so it was just really a little different out of my box from what and I was sitting on the couch, and I was like, you know what? I really like those boots. And he goes, no, that's not your style. I know your style. And I was like, don't tell me what I like or not. I'm like, I'm telling you I like it. Anyways, we just kind of got fun, and then we just left it. And then he went to a conference during the weekend, and then he came back and said, he said, somebody came over to me and said, hey, this is for your wife. And they gave him $50, and it was for me. And he's like, so I'm giving it to you, so I guess you can go and go get your boots. So I was like, I can put $15 towards the boots that I want. And anyway, so I go back to the place, and the boots were $45. So I even got extra $5 for me. But it wasn't the $5. It was like God just letting me know, I know you. I know what you want. And it's okay. And guess how big my ego was after that. I was just like, the Lord knows me, and he wants me to get the boots, and he's telling him, here, go get the boots, your wife should get the boots. And I was like, excuse me, I'm going to go get my boots. You know? But and that's I don't know what, and I have all the type of stories when I need to be reminded on how much he has his eyes on me, that I just want to tell you. And I'm sure you have those stories too. Remind your brain when the devil is speaking so much louder, so that you can put your shoulders up and go, oh, he got me. He got me. And I'm going to go after him no matter what. Even when husband is telling me, oh, I know your style. And I'm like, no, you don't. I'm like, and let me discover, what if it is a new style for me? But he saw me, and he was just letting me know again, I'm watching over you. Some of you guys praying for me last year, it was prayers of just saying, I got you. It is not your time to come yet. You still have stuff to do. Will can't take care of the kids by himself. You gotta be in there. You gotta be there to intervene. No, but you know what I'm trying to tell you, and it's like, just he got you. And when we are into that place that you know, nobody can stop you, because you're like, I love this picture. There was like this little cup, lion cup, and it was just like walking, like it was just like, oh, like this big, gigantic thing, and the mom was in the back, you know, like gigantic, so everybody's kind of opening it up for it to pass, and that's us thinking that we got this all under control, but it's God, the one that is coming behind us, and he's just behind in front of us, but he just goes, and his presence just makes things to go right and left, so that path can open for us to go for what he has for us. But those things are inside of your heart and your spirit. Because if you can get it in your heart and in your spirit, then you'll be able to conquer anything else in the natural. But you need to get a hold of it in your heart and in your spirit. So whatever is pulling you back from it, you got to lay it down. You got to lay down unforgiveness. You got to lay down fear. Fear is one of the biggest things that will hold us back from life. Of not even realizing how far we can go. Last year for me, one of the biggest things was just like, for me, it was like my hair. It wasn't even, at that point, it wasn't even going through cancer. I was like, my hair, you know? But in realizing, oh, what is my head going to look like? I'm like, I can't hide anymore. And I was like, oh, where did that come from? And I was like, I can't hide behind anything now. It is what it is. If things do go well or not, I'm like, oh, okay. This is who I am. And learning that he is okay with it. And if God's okay with it, you better be okay with it. He's the God of the universe, and he has eyes on us, on each one of us, and he has a purpose for each one of you. And like learning to walk that, the God of the universe got you. Oh, somebody's having a bad day, husband is having a bad day, oh, let him having it by himself. I'll go and have fun, you know? And you go with his joy, his strength, his everything, because you are his everything. Each one of us is. I don't understand it, how it works. It doesn't make sense in my brain, but it doesn't have to. It's the mystery and the wonder of Him. So I just want to encourage you tonight this afternoon, to whatever you feel like it's laying or pulling you back, that you will lay it down at the altar as we're taking the time to do communion. That you be brave enough to receive His love. Just as much as He was brave to go out to the cross for you. That you will remember, you will remind your brain, your spirit, your body, if He did this for me, I'll be willing to love Him with everything I have for the rest of my life. That He'll be my everything today and forever. A yield down lover in the process of learning how everything looks like, yielding our lives every day down at Him. Whatever that is, fear, self-pity, I'm not good enough. Any of those stuff, because you know those are not God's truth over your life.